Today's weather update is brought to you by you. Big thanks for everybody on Patreon who continues to support this channel. If you want to help out, the link is down below. Now let's get into today's update. Forecast really across Japan down through Southeast Asia, and we have our latest tropical storm, of course, Sanba out here. Still a minimum tropical storm, but it is bringing plenty of rainfall across parts of Vietnam, out there towards Hainan as well, continuing to linger just south of Hanoi. Doesn't look like you're getting the heaviest of the precip. You can see how it scoots off there towards the north, then it's going to start to drift towards the south, just kind of lingering there, and due to its slow nature, that's the reason why I do expect some flooding still continuing here. We've already seen that around the Da Nang area just setting up with the last few days, thanks to that moisture flow, which, by the way, still the interaction between the southwest monsoon and that changing northeast monsoon. Look at this front kind of drifting in from the north. That is really the catalyst for that precip there. We're going to see increase in winds across Okinawa, and look at this, setting up almost a shear line of sorts east of Manila, some precip along the east coast. I like this graphic because you can really see what we're talking about here with that cold surge blowing in from the north here. And just pause it right there. Oops, maybe not. Yeah, you got that leading edge. And this is places like Baguio. Look at that, 25, 24, 24 for the high. Lows will be into the mid-teens as we look ahead through the weekend and into next weeks. It's all thanks to this cool surge, that northeasterly breeze setup. So there's Sanba. Here's our front coming in from the north, and let's break this down just a bit more. So Sanba, that storm's still there. This front, though, that is going to be the thing that changes things up. And right now, we're actually seeing almost a bit of a shear line right there. Reason why around Manila, even over towards Cebu just a few days ago, we saw some minor flooding. Thanks to that. So here's the next one. Starting off as we go ahead through our day on Thursday through Friday. Scattered showers, maybe even some snowfall across central areas of Japan. The winds will start to pick up by Friday and the Saturday as this kicks past Okinawa into Taiwan. And then you can see that shear line right in there for central areas of the Philippines over the weekend and heading into early next week. Watch this. Whew. That's a classic cold surge. Winds out of the north in Okinawa over the weekend, about 30 to 40 kilometers per hour, and it'll be a cool wind on top of that. And speaking of cool, this is another look at it. Just you got that northerly wind that sets up. Look at this into places like Niigata and Nagano. Could even be looking at some snowfall in central Japan. All right, so let's take a look at our forecast here for our Thursday. Places like Kaga and Deora looking a little bit of rain. 32 in Cebu, Legazpi at 32. Then we look back towards the north. You're still starting to see that northerly breeze. Places like Baguio, 25, low of 16, as I just mentioned for you. You're going to be seeing that northerly breeze continuing to set up out there. And then we take a look, actually, at the, well, you know what? Before I get into anything else, I do want to mention big thanks for everybody on our Patreon to continue to support this channel. Our Super Typhoons and our Typhoons, $10 to $16 a month. Really goes a long way, guys, in keeping these updates going. I just had to get a new light because my last one, if you notice on my last video update where I was in front of the green screen, went off. And yeah, this is a lot better. So I do want to take a look at the SpaghettiOs in our long-range forecast. And, you know, I keep on mentioning Sanba, but also if you look back towards the east, we do have a couple the SpaghettiOs kind of popping up on something here east of Guam. Right now, the GFS and ECMW off, not terribly concrete if something's going to happen there. I'm going to move off to this side. You can see most of the guidance keeps it towards north because of the mere fact that we do have that cold surge back towards the west. And that is going to basically stifle any additional tropical development there across the Philippine Sea and the East China Sea, and just keep things relatively quiet for the time being. But anyways, that's a look at the forecast out here for today. If you have any questions, let me know. Big thing, I think, is still Sanba and that interaction, bringing those showers across central areas of the Philippines. I'm meteorologist Robert Speta. Please let me know if you have any questions. And as always,